Nation.
Richtung Salzburg.
Nation.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the Motrin. Sauced up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so
Menu narration set to 100.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, these talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Cali, go closer. Do like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur. Coaster Nostra, stick up to your nose. This rolling stone and alone. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but the brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 31-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 53.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. This one finds Thornton. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for Raiders first. We'll set it down for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. Spins out of one stop. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another give here to Genty. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green light, you're set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green light, you're set.
Smith to the air now. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Now their opening drive's certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Here's Jensen running right. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw, Smith. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Smith in the pistol. Escapes the pocket. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
43-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, gun. Hey, I'm gun. Go.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Cut that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24.
Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll toss it to Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Hey, easy. Route. 13, Lou. Same frame. Go. Let's go. Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Came little to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. On now is Cook to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Hey, we go. We're ready to get set up. We're good.
Back to Genty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Wheeled in by Mayer. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
There's no question, Kate, a big play is down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Smith buys time, rolling right. He can run it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This is Genty on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. You know you get shot.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Finally, gonna let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's gonna be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
49, flip it off, 49.
Blitz coming for Smith. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, alert! Ours.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That's taken in by Tucker. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
time as much as I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but love.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Reload your step.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Carlson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 29-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
13 Luke. Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Here's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead to 7. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their... advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8. Now is Cook to kick this away. takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Forced out to his right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. That one's on the mark. Defending Myers. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's good.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. Down the sideline inside the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Raiders 1st.
To that down the distance, this group is pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Smith on 1st down. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Touchdown! The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after coming into the lead.
It's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and get him running.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point.
13.
Things trim back down to a single point prop as they send this off and away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Go, go.
On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Man in motion out of the slot. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Lisa 24. Take right over. It's hot. 30 left. Hey, down kick. Go.
Throw here, third down. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Hey, here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, son, this is hot. Smash! Unlock line! Here we go, son.
They'll try it left with ETN. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Got to figure out this third down here.
Red on the red. Son, this is hot. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Lawrence throwing here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Smith on 1st down. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. This one is hit by a defender and lines up incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
Ready. On. Ready, set. Check 59. Cover.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
First down, Smith to throw. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Hey, 300%.
On first down, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
37-yard line.
49, flip it off, 49.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Check 58.
And again, it's Smith. Escapes the pocket. That one connects. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Slow ball. Green Egg set. I got it. Lion. Hey, alert.
He's going to throw again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Darian Porter. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one. They can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now it's second down.
Lewis on the coverage.
Here we go, hey. Pause. Look.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's going to try another deep one here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He'll throw it. And downfield, and Myers has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red. Yeah. Hey, Soko.
We'll start the second half with ETN. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Red 23. Son, it's a hunt.
ETN again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Main Pratt with the play defensively.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, Raiders going in some dime coverage here.
On red. Here we go.
Back to throw, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, Lion. It's on touch.
A tight end in motion now. Here's ETN on first down. Bringing their full steam ahead, but we ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Inside.
They go right back to ETN. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger, take.
ETN gets it on the draw. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's some terrific stuff defensively. Reading your keys. That down and distance, you're expecting pass. But really, all levels of the defense were all over that drop play and stuffed it before it could get going.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go. Take right open. Go.
He's back to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. They turn it over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Straight ahead with Genty. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to him. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their size. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Snowball!
Pressure comes, Smith. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
There we go, Snowball. Green egg shot. Hold. Strike.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete. This is the they get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And it looks like the Jaguars got to him.
reversal, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
Now he gives to ETN running right. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That run right there, it kind of feels like he missed his opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey, Jim.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Able to find Strange here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Lawrence working from the gun. Getting out to his left. And the sack forces him out tougher 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, kill. Take right open.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. The offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Go. Here we go, son.
Lawrence now off the play action. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. For big yards on the right side. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, go.
They'll motion a tight end left. And they just get the play off. Near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars take the lead on that successful kick. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. That second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Smith. He's going deep this time. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
There we go, sit on. Finish the ball, hut.
Air it out on 3rd. He's loaded another one up. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Jake, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Take right open.
They go play action. Lawrence. Firing one deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow their lead to 8.
28. Raiders 20.
Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Here's Smith. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, trio left.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Looking slant route complete. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Hold on. Look, Jack's left.
Smith on first down. This is brought down to Mostert. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
4 yards. That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Smith yet again. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders down by only 2 in the 4th.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Smith brings his guys to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Think right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw, Lawrence. And the man is there to
such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as corner, is your positioning relative to the target. Really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Hey, let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Once again here, 2nd and 10. He brings it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Trying it right side with ETN. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. In this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, go.
Lawrence throwing here. Pass is cut at the 9. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, run. Here we go.
They'll run, ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Little text on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 28.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And not liking what looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. He's got room to roam. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Try for 2. Smith getting his Raiders set.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to second down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Hey, safe break. Ginger.
Tootin on 1st and 10. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
2nd down give to Tootin. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 8 yards on the play. That's a Jaguar first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Lion.
They motion the tight end over. He'll look to throw it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Jaguars, first
down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, run. No. Hey, son.
On the give, it's Tootin. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
40-yard line.
Hey, go.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger, touch. Here we go, son.
Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, I'm going. Hey, easy. Ralph. Darn, this is hot. Silver.
Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Tootin. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
13 loose on red.
Tootin. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And unable to connect on that throw, so they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it, so for the final seconds here.
Raiders 36.
Now is Cook to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Smith. On the move, headed right. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.